This week in marketing, we are going to discuss Facebook removing even more interest targeting, Pinterest's really interesting new e-commerce advertising product, and how AI and automation are really starting to push into marketing right now. Stay tuned. First off the press, Facebook is removing even more interest-based targeting from their ads platform. If you guys have been following the Cambridge Analytica scandal, this should not come as a surprise. As you probably recall, they have already removed tons of interest-based targeting from the ads platform. Side note, if you guys haven't seen the documentary The Great Hack on Netflix, strongly suggest you check it out. They deep dive into this and give you a lot more context and research-driven studies on a lot of this stuff. Now, to me as an advertiser, I know that these interests are probably not gonna affect my campaigns or our client campaigns. However, what this is continuing to drive home is the importance of building and nurturing your own audiences. So making sure that you have custom audiences set up and that you're continuously going out and prospecting interest-based targeting and moving them into your own audience. Video views, website visits, leads, anything that you can own as your own asset and then remarket to with more marketing-based messages. If you can do that and understand those concepts, you'll be okay. And if you aren't familiar with audience building, please make sure to check out the video that I have linked to right underneath this video. Next up, also in advertising, Snapchat rolls out quick creation ads, which allows marketers to create ads in 3 simple steps. Now, if you guys saw the episode last week, we covered Snapchat's massive growth for Q2. This to me is only gonna push their product even further. They're commoditizing their ad platform. If you guys remember when Snapchat ads first rolled out, they were only available for big media buys. I think it was like $750,000 and up. This move is taking it to where Facebook is going to, where it's allowing anyone to use the ad platform self-service, no matter what skill level you have. This is gonna drastically increase their revenue and also hopefully open it up to marketers to be using Snapchat for much more media buys on a more standard basis, because Facebook is really starting to get tired. There's a lot of advertisers in there now. We need new networks and new places to run ads. Next up in search, Google Maps is rolling out a number of really cool updates to their app to make it a hub for travelers. This doesn't have too many marketing implications, but I put it in number 1 because it's just really awesome. I travel a lot and I find this very interesting. But number 2, it just shows Google's even further push. They've been doing this for almost 5 years now, really pushing hard into the travel space, be it with flights, be it with their travel planning and itineraries, and now this, adding an AR into their maps and then also allowing you to use your Google Maps as basically your own travel planning and itinerary hub. Really cool stuff, worth checking out more. Next up, Pinterest revenue jumps 62%, monthly active users eclipses 300 million, and they add in a very cool e-commerce advertising play called their personalized shopping hub. This feature displays at the top of a Pinterest user feed with the product recommendation pulled from the retailer's organic pins and catalog feed. This is an awesome play as an advertiser and a marketer. We need more networks that we can rely on for ad buys, especially in the e-commerce B2C space. Pinterest is a tremendous platform for that, and Pinterest understands that, and they're continually building nuances into their advertising platforms and going after that e-commerce market. And finally, AI and algorithms are really starting to take over the marketing space right now. This isn't really a marketing news headline. I saw something on Marketing Land that was talking about algorithms and AI, and it just hit me at the right spot because this past week I also had a number of conversations about what Facebook is doing right now with their advertising platform by really pushing everything into automation mode and taking it off of manual setups. If you're in the search space, you know that Google obviously runs on algorithms, and AI has been in place for years now with RankBrain. And their algorithms continue to refine themselves without human help. The tech behind this aims to understand the meaning behind complex searches at the query level. So for example, searching for white socks versus how to clean white socks is gonna trigger 2 completely different search result types. Some will have ads, some will have knowledge graphs, some will have videos, some will have blog posts, some will have product pages. Search professionals need to understand how to optimize against this and how to optimize their websites at the query level. Understanding that entire search pattern, that entire universe, as we call it at the agency, of keywords, and how to properly map that to your website and off your website as well. The main takeaway here is SEO has just gotten incredibly complex. You can't just go to the main blogs anymore and get general search tips. You have to understand exactly what's happening for your website, your industry, your business, your competitors, and the keywords you're going after, and optimizing your website around content at the keyword level. With Facebook, I've been seeing this a lot lately, how they're really pushing their platform to be automated, AI-driven, to really reduce that manual effort from advertisers. They just launched what's called the Power 5 that really drives home how they're trying to reduce the need for advertisers to go in and manually optimize campaigns and just leverage the technology and the platform to do things. You just set up an ad and let Facebook's algorithms and AI serve it to the right audience, optimize at the budget level, optimize creative A to Z. If you spent the last 10 years building your skill set as a Facebook advertiser, this might be a little bit scary because what they're doing is detracting away from your value. Facebook's aim is to make their ad product so simple that anyone can use it, whether it's a click of the button or in 5 years being voice command, whatever. They want to reach scale by letting everyone advertise on the platform, which reduces the need for Facebook experts. Automation makes things a level playing field. So how do you stand out? And to me, what it all comes down to is content and creative. This is the variable that I'm seeing making a huge difference right now. Again, this Power 5 is the first step in automating a lot of the campaign setup, campaign budget optimization, placement optimization. Facebook now allow you to upload a video in standard 16:9 format and then edit it within the platform to make it available for stories, right? So you don't have to film multiple different placings in creative. They also go into dynamic ads, auto advanced matching, and as I said, automatic placements and campaign budget optimization. So the true variable here is the content and the creative that you're running. It's incredibly important that you understand how to create the right type of content for Facebook. And again, I've got a lot of content on this. I'm not going to go into detail in it here because this is just for news and updates, but I wanted to include this in here because this is such an important topic that it's on all of our minds, but we still haven't really come to the forefront about how we're going to deal with technology and automation and algorithms and snatching away our value as marketers and what we do for clients. So again, to me, as this continues to grow and build, there's still going to be a need for human optimization. There will always be a need for human creativity, but you have to understand which levers to pull within your practice to make sure that you're staying ahead of the game. So that's all I've got for this week's news. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share this. Drop me a comment or questions below, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.